Hi all, it's Dr. J again. I'm here with Pabita. Say hi to everyone, Pabita.
Hello everyone.
Pabita is going to help me with a Christmas tree drawing using a nested for loop. We talked about while loops and do while loops. This time we're going to talk about for loops and nested for loops. First, we'll start with a little simple demonstration of drawing. Well, we did draw one single row of asterisks. Let's do that again so that we refresh our memories. So let's see out, ask the user how many asterisks to draw before we draw the Christmas tree. Just to draw in a single line. Okay, let's call it n. I guess we have to declare n, otherwise they won't know what we're talking about. So int n, and we're going to go and read it in now. And now we're going to, in a single for loop, print out n asterisks. So for int I equal 1, I what? Less than or equal, I less than or equal to n, right? I plus plus. Okay, and then we see out that asterisk. And let's put a space so it looks nice. Asterisk, not semicolon. Let me fix that. Okay, so we're printing out n asterisks. And let's just see how that looks. How many asterisks? Let's say 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good. And we got a space in between, so we're in business. All right, so we see how to print out 1. But now let's jump right into the Christmas tree, which would require asking the user how many rows for the Christmas tree. So instead of how many asterisks, how many rows? How many rows do you want printed? So we can still use n. And now for the rows, let's go from 1 to n. Let's call it rows. For int rows I equal 1. For int rows equal 1, rows less than or equal to n. Rows plus plus. And let's not worry about the spacing yet for the Christmas tree. Let's just do a nested for to print out one asterisk in row 1, 2 asterisks in row 2, and n asterisks in row n. So let's try that. A nested for loop. We could use, let's go back and use I again. I equal 1. I less than or equal to the number, the row number, and I plus plus. So everybody should see here that what we're doing is writing a nested for loop that's going to print out the correct number of asterisks per row. But at the end of printing out the inner loop, we need to skip a line. So let's do and how do we skip a line? Just an endling, right? Just an endling. Now it's important that this be part of the outer loop, but not the inner loop. So we need to put the correct set of parentheses, squiggly line here, not here. And let's see now. The squiggly lines are going to confuse me. This one matches that one. So what matches this one? Nothing? Nothing. We need one more squiggly line. One more. Okay. So now this one should match the main. Oh, let's just try this, see how it works. And then we'll look at try to get the spacing for the Christmas tree. All right, how many rows? Let's try 5. This is a perfect triangle, but not a Christmas tree, because a Christmas tree is a special triangle where the first star would be centered midway, like above this way would be, right? So that's not a Christmas tree. To get a Christmas tree, we have to start the first row in the middle of the entire triangle. So we have to do some calculations here, how many spaces. So if we put in 5, we're really printing how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 characters with 5. So and if we put in 4, we're printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so it's 2 times the number of rows minus 1 characters. And if we want to center that, we should divide that by 2, so that it should, if we put in 5, it should be 9 divided by 2 is 4. The asterisk should be in the 4th position. So we should be writing 3 blanks and then the asterisk. So let's make that calculation. So how many, we need something called how many blanks, I guess, right? How many blanks? So let's put in comma B. So once the user tells us n, we can calculate the number of blanks for the first row is equal to 2n minus 1, 2 times n, take away 1, divided by 2. And hopefully that'll center it somewhat decently. What do you think? Give it a shot? Well, we have to change B each time through the loop so that it works. This will work for, we have to write B spaces. So let's write B spaces. For int j equal 1, j less than or equal to B, j plus plus. Let's just write a space. So C out a blank space, like that. So if we do that, the first row should be centered, but none of the other rows centered because we haven't adjusted B. Let's see what we have so far. It's going to look funny because it's not done. Oh, we have an error because
it's supposed to be M.
I typed wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's good I have you here, Pavita. All right, so let's try it again. Pile and run. How many rows? Let's try 5 rows again. This didn't do what we thought it would do. It moved over 5 to the 5th position, but then it kept B exactly in the 5th position for rows 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have to write less spaces in the next row probably by 2 or something like that. Let's see. Let's see what happens if we take away 1 from B. Maybe it's good enough. Let's see what happens. So let's subtract 1 from B. Subtract 1 from B. B minus minus. All right. right? So the next time it'll write less spaces, right? Hopefully. Try it again. We're going to do this by trial and error because I have a feeling we're making lots of errors. Oh, that looks too good. Did we get lucky? Okay, sometimes it's better to be lucky than smart. All right, so we're going to stop right here, and I'm going to let you try at home putting in the legs of the Christmas tree, okay? Thank you, Pabita. Thank you very much. Thank you all. That'll be it for today. You can try putting in the legs yourselves at home.